So if you go online, there are so many reasons why you should start a YouTube channel in 2025. And if you go through different videos on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of them, right? Why YouTube is on mode, why you should do YouTube if nobody watches, and all the crazy ass titles. And I personally have my own opinions about why everyone, or if you have interest in being on YouTube, why you should be, should start a YouTube channel, right? There's so many benefits to it, but I'm just gonna pick just a few points to talk about, just because I believe this point in the next 10 years is going to be valuable to any person that particularly gets involved in YouTube. And it's nothing crazy, it's just common sense, right? If you follow the flow of every season or the new things that's trending, you definitely want to be part of it, right? So you don't get missing. There was a time when TikTok was just purely a dance app and everyone on there was dancing. And on YouTube, I think people were cooking. Was it cooking? Yeah, I think cooking and makeup and everything. And it changed. Instagram was just upload food videos and pictures and people just like. But now it's different, right? And LinkedIn has a different face right now, which is crazy. If you don't pay attention to these things, you'll probably be left out. And which to me, it's less about these trends but more about a bigger point, right? And like I mentioned, it is actually important to be on YouTube right now and start uploading videos, right? Back then, if you're trying to do YouTube, people look at you like it was crazy, but now everyone is trying to be on there, and I think it's a good thing. There's a big market for every creator to explore. People are different, people have a lot to offer, and all of that. And if you look at the change in the society now, we move, especially in America, we move from an era where everyone wanted to be in tech, be an IT guy or whatever, and after that we started seeing the new trend of creators, right? And it took a while for people to be comfortable or accept that being a creator is some form of a career, right? And now I personally believe for the next couple of years, more people are going to make money from being creators than even working a corporate job or from having a college degree, and to me, both of them are not bad options, but it's just to pick what works for you. But yeah, I'll just stop ranting about that. I'll just go straight to my personal point why I think you should be on YouTube, right? Number one, and the very first point of it all, is that I personally believe everyone has something to offer. You have something to offer. If you're watching this, there's something about your life that's interesting, that might not even be interesting, that if you put out there, there's someone or some people that are going to like it, right? And I think we can only learn from people's experiences or the value people put out there, right? I'm one of those people that learn a lot from just listening to other people or seeing the experiences other people have been through. And I believe that, yeah, you might have something to offer, man. Unless you are totally an introvert, you have no life, you don't do nothing, right? Then I'll say, okay, cool. Maybe it's not going to work for you. But if you have a little bit of a life, you have a little bit of experience, I think, yeah, or opinions, anything at all, you can put out there. There are people that's going to resonate to, for sure. I might just be one of them. Matter of fact, I'm one of them. But yeah, that being said, it's not only about you putting something out there because people can resonate from it. I also think it's because it's a good means of making some extra cash on the side, or like they say, it's a good side hustle. And I personally wouldn't say it's a side hustle because it's not something that immediately brings, money to you once you start it. You're gonna reap the fruits after a while, after putting in work, and it might take a year, 2 years, 5 years. I think it's a good way of making some extra cash. So if you have a corporate job, you have a regular job, you could always start building, put in the reps, and maybe in a year you get monetized and you start doing well. There are people who make like an extra $2,000 a month. You can make way more, you can make way less, but you never know if you don't try, right? That's why I insist on people hopping on YouTube right now. It might pay down the line and you don't have to work extra, right? And these videos are always gonna make money for you as long as they exist on your channel. There are people that are gonna come watch it like 5 years later, and someone like Mr. Beast, he's always mentioned, he's always said that there are a lot of videos he posted like way back that's still making money till today. This is about 10 years ago or so, right? Yeah, so unless you don't care about the side hustle, unless you don't care about making some extra cash on the side, then this is probably not gonna be for you. But if you want to make some extra cash, then this will probably be for you. And again, don't take what I'm saying. I'm not trying to deceive people, because I'm trying to be realistic as much as I can. You're not gonna make money in a month, in 2 months, probably not in a year, right? But it's gonna pay off as soon as you get monetized, as soon as you put in the reps, you put in value, you put value outside to people, and you're gonna reap the fruits of your labor for sure. And another very important one, which to me is actually the most important one, is it's a personal opinion, right? It's a personal opinion, and if you agree on this one, please just let me know in the comment section, and you can elaborate a little bit about it. But I believe that being on social media in general, especially on YouTube, and having your content out there, is gonna be a form of currency that every individual is gonna own. It's gonna be like an asset. Matter of fact, it's an asset, right? Because I mentioned earlier that the videos are always going to make money for you, because people are always gonna look for something that they want to have an understanding of, right? It's always going to make money for you, even if you're 60 years old. As long as it's out there, it's going to print money for you. So I think that's something that is important for. I personally believe why it's important for everyone to hop on YouTube right now, because it's a form of a currency. You know, it's a form of currency, and I think people are beginning to understand that. That's why everyone is hopping on YouTube. If you don't start now, I feel like you're gonna regret at some point, maybe in like 10 years, when it's probably gonna get tougher, or the wave is gonna change, it's gonna switch to something else. Yeah, you're gonna regret it, But I can say it's better to be late than never. So if you're seeing this now, you're not late. You can still hop on the trend. But yeah, that's just my personal opinions on this. There's so many other videos out there about why people should join, but I personally feel like, one, you have value to offer to the world. Two, it's a good means of making some extra cash on the side. And three, it's gonna be a very good asset for anyone down the line. And most especially, it's a new form of a currency. So if you actually feel like this has motivated you to start a YouTube channel, don't forget to go to your YouTube app, hit the create button, and upload that video. But that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. As always, let's keep the channel growing. We're about to hit 100 subscribers, and it's only been 1 month. And I appreciate everyone that's been supporting so far. The people that interact, the people that share, the people that watch. And always feel free to drop your opinions on how I can improve, if you think I need some improvement. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great week, have a great day, have a great weekend.